Hello everybody, welcome to our online assembly for you here. We're the City Mission Schools team. My name's Lloyd, this is Helen.
Hey.
And we have a new member on our team. We have Lauren who's joining us, and she will be coming up and joining us in the videos to come as well, and maybe even in person in your school as well. So welcome Lauren, it's great to have you on the team.
So today we're going to be talking about discipline, self-discipline, and our story is all about gardening. So we thought what better place to start than with a quiz about plants.
Okay, question 1. What do all plants need to grow? Is it a pot, water, or soil? Choose now.
Question 2. What 2 useful things do plants give to humans? Is it 1, oxygen, 2, plastic, or 3, fruit? Choose now.
Question number 3. What am I? Oh, it's quite tricky, that one.
Question number 4. Different picture. What am I?
I think I know what it is.
Don't give it away, Lloyd.
Okay.
Question 5. Is this a root or a fruit?
And question number 6. Is this a root or a fruit?
That one's easy, I think.
Question number 7. Last thing, is this a root or a fruit?
Is that a cucumber?
Okay, question number 1. The answer is water.
Question number 2. The answer is oxygen and fruit.
Question number 3. This was a cactus, a zoomed in cactus.
Question number 4 was a sunflower. That's the very middle of a sunflower.
I knew it.
It's the yellow around the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, is this a root or a fruit? Well, some people might think a tomato is a vegetable, but it's actually a fruit.
A fruit?
It grows on the outside of a plant.
Wow. Question number 6. Is this a root or a fruit? Of course, potatoes grow in the ground. It is a root.
And question number 7. Same answer as the tomato. This is also a fruit.
I wonder how you did. Great job, guys.
Well done.
Have you ever tried to grow something? What did you grow?
Was it successful? How long did it take?
Turn to the person next to you and talk about your growing experiences. Growing things takes time, patience, and discipline. What do we mean by discipline?
Discipline is deciding something and then being able to actually put it into practice. It's being able to control your feelings and actions in order to get better at something. It's a tricky idea to understand, so we wanted to tell you a story to help you see how discipline can be something good to have in your life. The story of 2 gardeners. Here are 2 gardeners. One has discipline, the other has none. The first gardener visits the garden every day. He takes time to weed and water the plants. He's prepared, dressed in wellies and gloves for gardening. He's working for the fruit. Here is the second gardener. She has no discipline. Sometimes she comes to the garden and works hard at weeding, but then she forgets. She's waiting for the fruit. The first gardener doesn't always feel like coming to the garden. It takes time and effort to come every day. It's hard work and takes lots of self-discipline. He has to be committed and organised, but just look at how well his garden is growing. He's working for the fruit. The second gardener wants to have a great garden but lacks self-discipline. She isn't helping her plants. She's easily distracted. She's just waiting for the fruit. After many months, the first gardener is happy with the fruit. The second gardener has some fruit but not much. She asks the first gardener, "How come you have so many fruit?" "Well," says the first gardener, "I worked hard, I had discipline, I came every day to water the plants. I remembered how much I liked the fruit, and I kept remembering this when I didn't feel like coming. I worked for the fruit." "Oh," said the second gardener, "I didn't realise I needed that much self-discipline. I thought I just had to wait for the fruit."
Where does self-control come from? From yourself? Yes. Can you get better at it? Yes. How can you get more self-control? Pause the video now and share your ideas.
Okay, so here are some of our ideas that help us have more self-discipline.
When I was at school, I really struggled. I found exams really difficult, and so when it came to my GCSEs, I had to work really hard at revising. I needed self-control to block in the times to do the revision for the exams. So I did that, gave myself a target, worked really hard, then I gave myself a reward afterwards as like a little treat, an incentive to keep going with my self-discipline.
When I was learning a musical instrument, I wasn't very good at practicing.
Oh, no.
And when I got to the examiner said, "Can you play this scale?" And I was just like, no. So I learnt the hard way that if I wanted to get better at something, I had to practice more often. And the next time I did the exam, I was ready and prepared and I passed.
Fantastic. Oh, that reminds me of a time when I used to play a musical. I played the piano, and my mum made sure that I kept doing the practice because I struggled with the practice as well. So she kept going on at me, "Have you practiced? Have you practiced?" And actually, at the time, that was really hard, but it really helped me because now I've got a skill for life.
Mums are good like that.
They are.
So maybe these were some of the ideas that you came up with when you were talking about it. Making a plan, or having a tick chart or a reward chart that can help you be more disciplined.
You could also tell someone, like Lloyd, and make yourself more accountable if you want to have self-discipline.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to try hard, really be determined to have discipline. And you can also give yourself little rewards, whether it's a chocolate or a game or playing with your friends.
As Christians, we believe that self-control or self-discipline is a fruit of God's Spirit. If we have a relationship with God, what He says about us and how He helps us live can give us more self-control. The Bible tells us that no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Just like the gardener who worked for the fruit, God's Spirit can help us work at growing discipline in our lives.
Now I'm going to pray. If you would like to pray with me, you can say Amen at the end after me, or you can just listen to the words if you prefer. Dear God, thank you that you can help us in our lives. Please help us to develop self-discipline and self-control. Help us to learn from others and help us when we make mistakes to keep trying. Amen.
Amen. So we're going to teach you a song now. This is a song on discipline that we found online, but it's really helpful for us to remember these lyrics. So what we're going to do, we're going to sing it through first. You can join in, the words will appear on the bottom, but then it's over to you. We want you guys to take it on and sing it out loud and proud in your classrooms or your hall or wherever you're watching this. Okay, over to you, Lauren. Every day across the sky the sun moves east to west. Every night the moon appears in ways we can predict. Every movement of the stars, everything has order. The great Creator ordered everything in nature. Discipline, self-discipline, putting my life in order. Discipline, self-discipline, I will take control. What I say, what I do, what I spend and what I use, self-discipline, I'll learn to take control of everything I choose. Okay, I think you've got it. We're going to sing it out together. Okay, here we go. Every day across the sky the sun moves east to west. Every night the moon appears in ways we can predict. Every movement of the stars, everything has order. The great creator ordered everything in nature. Discipline, self-discipline, putting my life in order. Discipline, self-discipline, I will take control. What I say, what I do, what I spend and what I use. With self-discipline, I'll learn to take control of everything I choose. Wow, well done for joining in. That was really nice. And that's the end of our online assembly. We'll see you next month for another one. Bye.